What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. We're back with episode number 13 at the start of year number 4. We just finished off with the offseason with an amazing draft, drafting deep in that draft and getting some good players for the filling out part of the roster. We got a goalie that could show up. Obviously, we don't really need the goalie right now. We've got a good 1-2 punch. But we also changed a bit with the lines. The Miroff's come up. Horvat is on the third line. Yes, he's our captain, but he just fits there the best right now. That's what we got to do. Well, we could always go like this or anything, but right now Horvat fits perfectly right there. So there's no need in messing anything that works. I'll show you our defense as well. We got D'Angelo, Wu, Rathbone. Rathbone is our true defenseman there. Just looking at some stuff here. That would be better, but I don't really know if I want to do that considering they're both they're both right defensemen. We wouldn't have a left defenseman. But yeah, that's our starting lineup. We got the 2 goalies as well, and we're gonna get straight into this. After a very successful offseason, we didn't have to make many big moves in free agency like the year prior with Colton Parayko, which deemed fit a great move and still is a great move. So we're just going to get straight up to the first month and just see what happens. Not going to force too much here. See what we have to fix, see if there even is anything to fix, because I mean we left off last season in a decent state. Well, my controller just went up with that one. That's a bit odd. Let me just kind of go down this right here for a second so I get that fixed. Okay. Now, let's, we got a lot of games in these first 6 days. That's a lot of hockey. Anyway, let's get up to the 1st of November. Get a few games under our belt. 5-2 win over the Jets. 4-1 over the Canadians. 4-3, 2-1. Game against Carolina, 3-0 loss. Game against the Canadians again, 3-2 overtime win. Now we play the Oilers. Lots of Canadian games in this first month. Miroff with a sore hip will replace. That's a weak injury. I don't mean like it's a weak injury. I mean it's like a week-long injury. Calls a Miroff weak as soon as he gets up. We're going to leave Gadjovic there until the 24th. Parayko. Ooh, Parayko must have got injured. That's a bit weird. It never mentioned anything about that. Chatfield +5 up there. Okay. That's interesting to say the least. I mean, that would... Okay, that's an interesting move. We could always do that. We always have that in the back of our mind. 4-3 loss to Calgary. Now against Buffalo, we lose to them. Lost to Boston. We're going to stop the sim here. Edit the lines. So we're gonna get Gadjovic out, put in a Miroff here. Down on this bottom line then, we get Gadjovic in there. So 5-3. Ooh. Started the season off very good. And really evened out over the time. Anyway, let's get up to the first. The last 2 games of the month. 3-0 win over the Avs, and Montreal fires their coach early on, and a 3-2 overtime loss shootout loss to the Islanders. Let's check out the statistics. Denisenko starting the season off strong. 12 points in 13 games. Let's take a look at the statistics of this. 12, 12, 12. First line's getting it done. 9 Horvat, 8 Bjork, 7 Colson, 7 Hoglander, 5 4. Okay. Think it's about time we move Horvat up that line. It's just not going to work otherwise. Yep. Quinn Hughes playing great again. And the goalies, not much we can really decipher here. Still early. Demko, though, seems like he just doesn't get the job done. I know he had a very, very reasonable season in his first year with us, but we're also going to make a few changes, and that will be Kershev goes down. Ooh, there we go. That's a little bit of extra. Hoglander doesn't really fit. So we keep Amirov there for now. Maybe they hit something with Horvat in the middle. Kurashev's had to fall down the lineup. We're just going to go straight in with this Wu D'Angelo line. See if that works. So we got to experiment a little with what we do have. Because there's no sense in making trade after trade and trade. Oh, what the hell? Controller glitched out there for me. Anyway, let's get up to the 30th of November. Oh, Devon Shore is back. We're going to get him back in the lineup. So, we're actually going to get Jovic out for the center. Shore gets back in. We're going to take Kurashev out for a little bit and fit in Bazinajad. And what do we get otherwise? Yeah, that's fair. Let's go with those lines for a little bit. See what happens to the team. 4-2 win over Detroit. That's not happening. That's a big contract on Taze. 6-2 win over Boston. Back-to-backs, 3-2 win. Parenko injured. We'll replace because we know we got the +5 incoming. 5-1 win. Do we go with Parenko? No, we're just gonna wait one game. There we go, stop simming there, so we don't... Okay, good. 5-1 win over Edmonton. Changes so far have been excellent. Pettersson, 18 points. That's great to see from Pettersson. Trying to get back to the point-per-game season he was at earlier in his career, which is funny to say. Someone just rocking up in the league and absolutely taking over like Pettersson did. Oh, God, Colorado. That's a rough record. That is a rough record. Anyway, up to the 30th, we go. 7-2 win over Colorado, back-to-backs, 5-2 loss, and a 3-2 overtime win. Now we play Vegas, 3-1 win. Now we play back-to-backs again. Win, and a win. Wow, these lines have really made a difference this month. Eriksson, Trevlin, and Lander for Spurgeon in a third. See, if I made that deal, I would be ran out of Vancouver almost as quick as the Vancouver fans tipped every card downtown Vancouver over when they lost to Boston. 5-3 loss. Game against Calgary. Probably shouldn't have said that. Looks like a bit of voodoo's coming back on me here. Okay, 5-3 win. And we've gone back to a very comfortable situation, but I mean that really bad run didn't look good, so hopefully we don't find ourselves in more situations like that. Anyway, on the season, let's take a look at the team stats right now across the league. Don't really remember if we did take a look at this at the end of the last season. Anyway, for goals for... Oh, wrong button, hit it twice. Goals for, we're up there, 3.44, good right now. And goals against, we're doing good there as well. 6th in the league there. Our power play is... I think our power play is decent. I think it's a 21. Yeah, it's a decent power play. There's definitely room for improvement, but there's nothing to be mad about. And our penalty kill is one of the worst in the league. So that's where we're probably allowing most of our goals in our games, as that's a terrible penalty kill. A lot of that is with having Hughes there and having the offensive defensive throughout our lineup. We don't have many of those two-way guys to play a both-sided part, but it's a bit of give up for one. We gain on the power play, so hopefully it just makes a bigger difference on our power play. Oh, I probably should have checked the points for our team. That was silly of me. Anyway, here we are. Here is the current point situation for the team. So Horvat getting up there was a really smart choice. Horvat 27. Besser 25, Pettersson 25, Hoglander 20, Denisenko 18, Bjork 15, Colson 14, Amirov 12. He's definitely picked up pace from his first few games. He's what we would expect of a guy on the second line realistically now. But his first games he was like 3 points in 12 games, so he's definitely picking up a little bit more of a pace. Gaudet's played well. Shore's played well. I mean, Gaudet's playing great considering we sent him down to the AHL for a year. Chason, Bazinajad, Kurashev we've taken out of the lineup just because of his poor play. And defense, we got Quinn Hughes tearing it up. D'Angelo's playing good now. Wu's playing fine. Parenko's doing it, and Pelech is always a great defenseman anyway. And look at that, Demko's really starting to find his rhythm. DiPietro's playing fine. Well, not fine. He's playing one like the best backup in the league, which he might actually be now. Anyway, we're rolling. I don't see a reason for us to stop either. So let's get right up to the 30th of December and see what we have in store. Kapitanov and Koltsov for Tays. Nope, not happened. 7-4 win over the Devils. 2-1 over Minnesota. 5-1 loss and a 7-4 win. Game against Pittsburgh. 3-2 win. Game against Philly. 4-2 loss. Game against Washington Rangers back-to-back. Ooh, Pelech injured. We're going to assistant that. That could be a rough one. Yeah, that could be a rough one. Don't want to see a losing streak. Oh, God. Okay. We might have to stop the sim here. Zibanejad injured as well. Oh, ooh. I didn't hit the button in time. Uh-oh. Wow, that is a terrible losing streak. That is absolutely flat out terrible that we got to that point. Okay, we're going to have to make more changes. We're going a bit harder on this one here. We're going to get Amirov down the lineup. He just isn't ready yet. I don't think. What if we got Bjork? Kershev's better. Hoglander just don't fit that line. Okay, what about the defense? What's a problem right now here? Seems like it's just that first line that's really playing. So we're gonna split them up, and we're gonna go Chatfield with D'Angelo now, and Wu back down to the bottom. See if we get anything, because we're on a 6-game losing streak. We're not in a good spot. It seems like that's what our team is right now. Big win streaks, win periods. We really hit it bad when we hit it bad. Wait, that's 7 games in a row we've lost. Oh my, that is atrocious. Play Anaheim. 6. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay, this is excessive. That is excessive. Wow. Wow. I'm not really going here to trade, but that's 10 in a row we've lost. We're the in-game Buffalo Sabres right now. What the hell just happened? What the actual... Huh. Now we really got something on our hands here. What do we do with what we have currently? Defense. I mean, it's not like a terrible defense or anything. I mean, Demko's obviously no longer doing good. No. Did DiPietro drop off? Yeah, DiPietro didn't win a single game in that month. Wow, that was a rough one. It was definitely a rough one. I think it's about time we leave it here then. Leave it on a little bit of a question mark. Man, up to the end of December, and look at this. 1 loss, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. And before that we were winning like 65% of the games, and we just lost 10 in a row and only 2 points from it. Still in the playoff spot, but I mean we're in a 4-point gap to the wild card, not even being able to be in the playoffs with games played over teams under us. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Quinn Hughes right now having another stellar season. Anyway, I really appreciate all the support on the series, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!